it's raining one day.
That's it.
It's 20 degrees the next day.
Yeah.
That's actually true. We're not ever actually prepared for summer, but we're ready for winter.
Yeah.
Everybody has like hoodies, jackets, bomber jackets, and fucking.
And then weather
Scott
change
jackets.
too. Change that to the fucking game. Weather change.
Global warming.
Had the past week.
Yeah.
Also, what I like actually.
Oh, you can't relate,
I
yeah?
can't relate. I was in 38
You know, it was
degrees
22 degrees yesterday.
yesterday,
You know, today it's.
Wait, when did you get back?
last night.
Straight on the pod. That's how you know we're big time. That's how you know.
That's dedication. And I was here before everyone too, so.
Look, I apologize for my lateness. I'm having one of those days.
Charge it to the giveaway.
Bro. Every single traffic light I hit was red. Finished work late. Forgot something at home. Had to spin back. There was traffic because I think there was an accident or some shit like that. Bro, it's one of those days, isn't it?
I ain't charging none to the game. My life is great. Life is fantastic.
Yeah,
Right?
man.
I just have none to charge to the
You
game.
know what? You have free gaff.
Well, you have free gaff.
You had free gaff.
Oh yeah, the weekend. Yeah,
free
the
gaff.
missus was in.
Tell us more. Tell us
The
about
missus was in the UK. She's celebrating. So Friday night, went out. Got what did Friday night? Got licked with you, man, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we went to the boys' show. Shout out to them. Where's your head at? Went to the boys' show. Me and Digi do shots and having cocktails after. Does that give you the ick when men drink cocktail? No, there's nothing to see, man.
No.
There's nothing to see.
We're just doing
It
some
doesn't give
market-
you the ick
market
when men
research.
drink cocktails, but when you
Yeah.
say the word cocktails, it's like.
Why?
What should we call it?
What should we call it?
Just drinks. Don't say cocktails. Like.
She said don't specify.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know,
is
and
it-
like you hear some people say they like cock.
Is it, so it's the word cock that gives you the ick.
Men shouldn't be saying the word cock.
Cocktails.
No.
Oh, I hear that.
To be honest,
No, no, no,
the
no,
word
no,
cock
no.
is such an ugly word anyway.
Yeah.
Like even when, oh, give me that cock. What?
When have you ever heard that?
That's where my people in it.
You give me that cock.
And what the Pornhub? Like what the fuck?
Maybe. No, but yeah, cock is such a disgusting word.
Yeah.
I've never even like that. I've never put a word into it.
What's your favorite cocktail?
Oh, portside martini. Do you know?
Do you pour your prosecco inside or you shot it?
How does this work though?
So you're actually supposed to shot the prosecco
Yeah.
after because it cleanses your palate.
Oh, so there's alcohol in the
Yeah,
portside martini already.
I think it's vodka.
I remember
they
me
use or
and my
something.
girlfriend were sitting somewhere drinking and she ordered porn star martini and the shot came out. I was like, oh shit, we're getting lit. I was like, why'd you get one for yourself? I didn't know this was a whole thing that you had to like pour the shot in first.
No,
and
you
then-
say you don't
pour
drink
it.
it and
You
then
drink
you
it after.
Wait, you drink the shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, you drink
it's
it
a shot of
first.
prosecco after to cleanse your palate
because
from the drink.
I went on my stag here and it was like a bottomless brunch but cocktail edition because usually the ones in
You
Ireland.
went to bottomless brunch for your stag.
Part of my stag. There was a few things.
She's not saying what you think you.
There was
I saw the acre. I saw the
She
acre.
got to use that in her face.
Oh,
Yes, part of my stag was with, and then I think that was the first time I tried a porn star martini.
Yeah.
Getting lit at 2:00 on
It's
in
amazing.
somewhere in Manchester.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Must be fucking nice.
Must be nice, man.
Do you drink cocktails?
Yeah,
What's your
Yeah.
favorite?
pina colada. But the thing is, it's
You know
so
what?
hit and miss.
It is.
Yeah,
There are some
like,
good ones.
Because it's coconut.
Um,
Coconut's trash. Is it not coconut pina
Yeah,
colada?
it's coconut
And a little bit of pineapple,
Oh.
but
Oh, okay.
I need the pineapple not to be lacking in it because then, yeah, it's hit or miss for me too.
What about you? What's your favorite?
I love.
Um,
There's something.
no, you go for it.
I love a good mojito.
Oh,
I hate
Well,
the
you know
taste of
what?
mint.
No,
Yeah.
that's why I like it. It's
Okay.
refreshing.
the taste of mint
Yeah.
can be too prominent in it sometimes.
No, it's
It
refreshing,
just-
but sometimes people put too much sugar, so it's literally just like chewing gum and drinking. It's not
Yeah.
nice. So a mojito or a strawberry daiquiri there, that's a classic.
Strawberry daiquiri is very basic though.
I'm a bit of a classic
What are you
man.
trying to
it just,
It's
it
called
just,
first level.
it
What are you trying to
doesn't,
say?
it's like, I think it's because it reminds me of Chan. It reminds me of one of my friends. This is like a strawberry daiquiri. That's
Strawberry daiquiri.
just frozen.
It just reminds me.
Like-
it reminds me when
Yeah.
you're 18, you couldn't think of a cocktail, so you went,
I
fuck.
think that's what it is. Gross.
Strawberry
That's what it
daiquiri.
is. It's like,
But it's classic. They have it everywhere.
I don't know. It's a
Yeah.
staple. It's like the easy one. It's like if you're 16 and you want to introduce someone to cocktails, you introduce them to a strawberry daiquiri.
Yeah.
That's so
Sometimes classics are the best.
So that's true too.
Are you guys the alcoholics of your friendship groups? You know, there's always one person that's
How
trying
much
to get everyone drunk.
depends what's on alcohol.
Yeah,
Trying to get
well,
everybody drunk.
well, yeah.
I can't. I don't think I can handle my liquor.
No, I think my tolerance has gone good since I started working because
just
a lot of
another
guys, Spanish guys, man, they just want tequila shots.
Mm.
So I have tequila shots with them, and I've just built a tolerance. So I think at the moment I'm not as bad, but yeah, no, I haven't. But it depends what you define as
The alcoholic.
Alcoholic.
Which one in the friend group is the one that's always trying to get everybody drunk? The person that wakes up and is like, let's take shots.
That was you on holidays, yeah?
No, that wasn't me. I blacked out on Saturday.
Jeez.
No,
Drinking
I
what?
blacked out.
Drinking
So
what?
Saturday was the bottomless brunch day. So the brunch was from 2 to 4. So you
nobody
had...
got to eat when she said bottomless brunch, but if I said it now.
Yeah, but as a man,
Do you want
like,
to
Thank you.
As a man.
As a man.
Alright, anyway,
it's not
tell
given.
us.
So 2 to 4, bottomless brunch, unlimited mimosa. So that's prosecco and orange juice mixed together. Obviously, it doesn't hit because it's mixed. Then after, so we were trying to do a competition on how much most person could do, but they stopped the alcohol for the first hour. So I think we only got to like 10 or something. Then obviously you're starting to feel the litness. You don't want it to go because the party was until 11 p.m. So from there, we went to the bar. I got a rum punch. They mixed 3 different rums.
Yeah, Rome is where you fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mixing 3 rooms.
They
But you know when you're
Yeah.
lit, you think this is like, I'll be fine.
Yeah, and because it was a cocktail
Yeah.
as well, I didn't really feel it. So then we left that party to go to a private barbecue party because that one wasn't popping yet. So at that private barbecue party, I had Patron, I had Remy.
Jesus.
I had-
You were mixing as well.
I mixed 7 different drinks on Saturday.
Yeah. You gotta charge.
Sounds like
Seven different drinks. That we
That you
came
gotta
back.
charge, okay.
We came back to the main event and we had shots at the bar. Then literally the last thing I can remember is taking that shot and saying, guys, I need to go to the bathroom. This was like 8 p.m. I woke up in my bed at 2 a.m. I don't know how I got there.
you know what's crazy about blacking out sometimes? You never get that time back. There's
Yeah.
2 times in my life that I blacked out, and I cannot, till this day, I can't remember what happened.
I wasn't a heavy drinker because I've never had that experience. Because I remember similarly happened to my missus. She got lit, got drunk, bottomless brunch. Everybody's, because it's like an hour and a half. So her sister is like, everybody be drinking, and she's keeping up with like her sister and my brother. My brother drinks Thursday to Sunday, and he's like 6'2", so he can handle, like he's taller, he's bigger, he can handle his liquor. Before you knew it, same situation. Carried her home, hotel room, and she's looking at him. She says, "Give me an hour, we can go back out." I said, "Call it a night."
I still went back out though.
You
I
at 2
still,
a.m.
yeah, I still went back out.
Call it
What type of drunk would you lot consider yourselves to be?
I'm messy.
Right.
Messy, what way?
I'm texting people.
Oh my God,
You're messy.
Jordan, remember what I talking about not last week, the week before? Girls go out and get drunk.
Yeah. They will text you. They say, "Oh, these people are here annoying me." And then someone actually come to the other video. They say, "Yeah, because we're in the middle of texting you, then our song comes on, and then we forget that we're even texting." I was like, "I guess that makes sense." Now, what type of drunk am I? I just want to have the vibes drunk. Like when I'm on vibes, I'm like, I have my hand around you. I'm like, Dave, it's been good to know, like that kind of to give the lover. Like I'm like, hey man, we've been friends for so long. I really appreciate you. That kind of drunk.
Oh my God, I love you.
Yeah. That's how my friend is the same. It's like me and my other friend would be like, have hands around. He's like, bro, I just want to get lit right now. Why are you talking to me?
But you know what? Hey, hold on. People that won't even give you the time of day when they're sober. They see you on a night out and they want to talk the fucking ear off me.
Liquid confidence.
Don't waste my time.
Some of them not everything about you.
Time.
Not everything, but some of them will come to you and they'll be like, "Oh, I see you recently got married."
But you're wasting
because they see your
time.
tweets, so they'll never like your tweet and never retweet it.
Yeah.
And you see them in person and they're coming to you with details about your life, which is like, I don't care about that part. But I'm like, you don't even engage.
No.
You stood over there for the whole night, and now you're telling me my life story.
I swear I saw you in Tesco and you just aired me. And then they're trying to keep you here and like I only have 3 hours of my night. You're trying to keep me here for 20 minutes.
You see them at the gym. They say,
don't waste my time,
What's even worse
please.
is they message you after, like, "Oh, I think I saw you."
Yeah.
That only happens to girls. I bet you men do that to you.
Oh, so bad.
You know what?
Once you reply to that, when they say, "I think I saw
I
you,"
didn't even I don't have time for that. I didn't even see
See,
it.
this is the thing. I see why someone would do it.
Why?
Because you don't know how people will react. Like, okay, real life story, right?
Okay.
I was
Is it because you did it? Is that what you say you saw people do it?
No, I didn't. No, I fucked up by not doing it.
Alright, go on, tell your story.
I think I was like 15 or whatever, and I was talking to this girl on BBM back in the day, and then we went to some, you know, those track meets and all that kind of athletics meets and whatever.
Yeah.
And then I saw this girl and I was talking to her, I was like, I swear that's you. When I was like, yo, what's good? Like, blah, 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 blah.
She didn't know you.
She bro, girl pretended like she didn't know me. I was like, alright.
Oh, no, that happened to me once actually, but in reverse. when they saw me and they didn't say anything, and then when I got home and they were like, "Oh, is that you? This is me." They reminded me of who they were. Then I was like, "Why didn't you come say hi?" They said, "Oh no, you wouldn't remember me." But then I was like, "Yeah, you would." Then I saw them again at another event. Do you know when you know someone when they're like 8 years old and you see them with like yeah, and I would have definitely been like, "Who's this weirdo talking to you?" Right? So I understand some people, like you're saying, liquid confidence. They need either to be drunk to have a conversation with you or behind the screen.
Or are most people just socially awkward?
That's true.
There's that, but like some people are just fucking weird. Like
Yeah.
another time, a girl that, bro, this girl, I know that you know me. We went on holiday together. Like we've been around each other. We've had conversations after that. I know that you know me.
Yeah.
I see her walking by like a beach park. I was like, yo, what's good?
Was there a man there?
No.
Was she with her girls?
So I can't remember, but I was just kind of like.
So did she hit you with the stiff arm? Was like, it's a girl's night.
But I was just.
It's a girl's night.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Yeah, but I
Back it up.
was just kind of like
Friendly.
thinking like I know that you know me. We've had conversations plenty of times in person. Like, why are you being fucking weird? So sometimes you just VIP. Sometimes people just don't know how you're gonna react to it.
But as the woman hero, if that's what you identify as, it's 2023. I don't want to assume you
You're doing the pronoun thing on the podcast,
bro.
No,
She'll
Jordan.
go correct me now.
No.
She'll go correct me now.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is gay bastard. Oh my god.
Bro, do you not see my linear at work? It's a rainbow
Oh
linear.
my
It's a rainbow linear.
Oh.
Is it because do you like understand why guys probably because if they come to you there and you hit them with a stiff arm, do you understand why they probably feel it's safer to do it behind the screen?
I understand, but me personally, I like someone that's confident. Like, if I'm gonna reject you, swallow it.
Jeez, take it like
take it like be a man.
Hold
and
it.
Take it.
No, I hear you. I
Because
hear
if you see me outside, you don't say anything, but we go back home, you're messaging me. Oh, I think I saw you.
You're so cute in person.
You look so nice in that red dress. I'm like, fuck off. Like,
Now man, see.
Any potential you have to get with her is
Like-
gone.
Yeah.
I actually don't like DMs or messages like that. Like,
So how do guys move to you then?
guys don't move to me.
Okay.
So then
Fair enough.
So then you have to initiate. Then how do you initiate?
Oh, God forbid. God forbid.
So
Go small. Yeah.
why do girls get disgusted when you say they move together?
No, you know what? I actually moved to a guy once.
How'd it go?
Clearly didn't work out.
How'd you
Like
feel?
in the long run, it didn't work out.
what
In
did
the
I
moment.
I don't remember what I said.
So
I
you
think
know,
no, I think I complimented something he was
And you got
wearing. No, he was just like, "Oh, thanks," and like it just died down. But I was determined.
Do you feel a bit mad inside?
Yeah, because I was like, "Hello," I give you the eyes. You know the eyes that girls get from across the room.
You just,
I actually did do that.
I let girls shove me in the club once because I wouldn't dance for her. Like sometimes you actually don't know.
bro, girls get aggressive.
Girls
man.
get mad.
Yeah.
Girls get
Girls
aggressive.
get vexed.
Not you though.
No.
You don't move to man.
No, I don't.
So then the eyes didn't work.
The eyes didn't work.
Yeah.
The compliment didn't work. So I asked him. I was like, "Oh,
Oh, you went for it.
Yeah, I asked him. I was like, "Are you single?" He said, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, I'm single too." He goes, "That's nice." I had to walk away. Walk away.
Moving like I cannot.
I just took it as like, yeah. No,
But now you see, yeah, as boys growing up, that's what we had to,
Yeah.
especially like there's a new age now, at least they have Tinder and Instagram.
Yeah.
Because when I was like 15, 16, you like a girl, I'm with Dingy and Dave and say a girl walks in the room there. I like her. If I don't shoot my shot now, I can follow her on Twitter and you have to go for it there.
yeah, street
So
girl,
constantly you went for it, so you build up like a bit of immunity
Yeah.
to it. Whereas there's like a new age of people.
But I feel like
Bro, we have
That's
to
great.
immunity. We have to build up mental fortitude.
You'll come back
we
engaged.
move every time we get curved.
She wasn't on it.
No, you don't understand, Fiona. You could go for 20 and go 5 for 20. This.
But now you went 0 for 1 and you never tried it again.
Yeah, 0 for 1, yeah.
You've never tried it again.
You know,
I said
fool-
5 for
fool
20,
me
that's a
once,
good
shame
thing.
On you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But I feel like the 18 to 21, 22 year olds, girls, they're way more confident. Because I have friends, 26, 27, 28, and like those young ones are moving to them.
Yeah?
Yeah, the new age girls are more confident.
Girls do move together. Like
They
there
do,
are
they
enough girls that move
They do.
together.
It's just because I didn't grow up moving together. That's why I don't know how to do
But
it.
on that basis, then you subscribe to the thought or the saying that girls marry who comes to them and guys marry
Oh,
who they want.
100%.
Yeah?
That's why I should initiate conversations,
Mhm.
but I don't know how to do it. So the best I can do is just reject the ones I don't want.
Until the ones you want come to you.
Yeah, but what if they never come to me?
Because I remember saying that. I was like, because I saw they were like, see, at least when we see a girl, a lot of the time we'll move to her, and if they say no, we'll just hold it. Whereas they might see a guy, that might be their ideal guy, and if he doesn't move to them, they're just gonna go home and wait till another guy moves to them.
So that's female equivalent to getting rejected.
When the guys just move to them and they like 3 picks.
Yeah.
So is that saying that girls in the long run settle?
100%. I know people that have settled.
You know people that have settled?
Yeah.
I need to ask my sister.
I think I know a couple people that might have settled.
100%.
Do they tell you this though? Do they say, I think I settled here?
They don't need to tell you, you can just tell.
Jesus.
Oh no, you can see on the ground. You're like,
You can just tell.
nah, he's punching.
Yeah.
Nah, he's
See,
punching.
the gram is based on looks. It's punching based on looks. What the gram
Yeah.
doesn't tell you is finance, how his finances are. Do you know what? Like, the other variables matter to women especially. Because I was listening to MILF and Honey today, and they gave the girls 4 variables, and they say rank this in order of importance. I'll actually read it out to you.
Okay, let me rank mine.
Yeah, I'll read out the 4, and there's one for boys because they changed it for the men, and they had a different one. I think. Oh yeah, it was for women. These are you have to rank them in terms of importance: finance, looks, body, religion. 1 to 4.
Body's gotta be last.
Okay, for me.
I think body might be last.
Jesus Christ.
For
That
me,
both
one
is crazy right
is
now.
finance, looks, body, religion.
Oh.
Finance, looks, but that's
Yeah.
your 4.
Okay, no. I'm repeating what you said.
Okay.
Okay, 1 would be religion.
Mm-hmm.
2, finance.
Mhm.
See, you can look bad with bad body, and good body and be ugly.
Mm-hmm.
But you can always fix your body. You can't fix your face. So looks, then body.
Right.
Yeah.
See, for the men though, they took away finance. They said domesticated because it was a
Domesticated.
Domesticated.
In 2022.
No.
Bro.
Because this demographic were 35-year-old African men. So some of these things are more valuable to them.
Well, listen.
Do you know that kind of thing? So it was like a wife basically, domesticated, looks, religion, and body.
What makes a wife?
What makes
Well, like what?
Yeah.
What would you
Give
guys
us
say?
tradition.
what's under domestic?
Yeah.
traditionally
Oh, she can cook and clean, kind of thing.
No,
she takes care of the house,
no.
cooks and clean. Like she's good at that.
Maybe I
kind
want
of
to provide her.
stuff. You're a new age. You're a new age.
Let me be helpful for the point that what
You know what I'm talking about? The traditional. She's a bit more traditional, is what they
Okay,
kind of alluded to.
give me the 4 again.
Looks,
Yeah.
like traditional,
Yeah.
body, and religion. Does she have to be God-fearing?
No.
Because my mom might be watching. Religious looks, body domesticated. Because if I have money, I can get cleaner and shit like that. If her body's there, I can get.
And the domesticated one is like obviously living with the missus now. You do some of the stuff. You can do some of the stuff yourself. Like you can do your own washing. You can do your. It's not as important to us, and I understand that because we're obviously different. But like this man's on the podcast for like 35, 36, 37. So they 10 years on us, different perspective.
Mine's looks, body, domesticated, and religion.
Mine is looks, body, religion, domesticated.
Why is religion not high up for you guys?
Because you go first.
Oh, we're in a new age now where it's a tough one. Like you might. I think it's become more prominent now. A lot of people. Well, not that they're full blown atheists.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but like people aren't as God fearing as they make out. So like it's easy for us to say we're God fearing, but their actions show that every day. And then it's like some people aren't consistent with, how much they abide by God, how much they fear God. So it's kind of like, a lot of people actually don't do it. So how much do I have to value it? Not so much. That's my take on it. But
yeah, for me, right now in my life, I'm not that religious. I'm just one of those situations where, like, if religion is number one, I'm not trying to get with you know what I'm talking about.
I hate that I know what you're talking about. I hate that I know what you're talking
No
about.
makeup, no earrings.
Yeah, bro, man.
you can't see it.
Eyelashes, man. What's that?
For me, I just been very conflicted with organized religion the older I got.
Okay.
The churches, the concept, and it's not, but maybe it's not religion, it's the way it's taught, especially in African households, and the way they mix culture and the religion, and you see the people teaching it to you how fugazi they're being within themselves. And some of the teachings, personally, you can't question it, even though I should. I always say this. I think the shift started when I started working at Pfizer, and there was a gay guy on my team, and he was the loveliest, most sweetest person I've ever met in my life. And I'm just supposed to believe he's doomed to go to hell. And when you ask people about, like, a lot of religion, especially us, it's without context, and people contextualize what they want to contextualize. If you tell the wife be submissive, there'll be a lot of pushback for that. Mm-hmm. But if you tell them all the homosexuals are doomed to hell, there's no pushback. Mm. I have a belief in God. Like I always tell everybody, I grew up in a very religious home. My mom's a preacher, and I've seen the work of God in my life. Yeah. But I don't think that if she has her own relationship with God, I don't think she needs to go to church every week. Because from what I've seen in my experiences, the church predominantly for me has been good in providing a community for our parents, because we're a different generation. Yeah. When they came to this country, they didn't have their own communities. They didn't know, like I always say this, they didn't have their people. So a lot of them went to church, and some of them weren't God-fearing. Yeah. They just went there to see their people.
It was a social club.
Yeah, and it distorted my concept. Yeah. So whereas that's why I don't put religion as high, because at the end of the day, what is without context? Because I can take verses from the Bible and tell you now, Fiona, how you should submit to your husband, and if he cheats, you should stay. You know, I can use the Bible to manipulate, and a lot. I felt to me that was being done a lot. To you, what is religion like?
For me, I don't even like the word religion. Yes, let me not lie. I prefer the word faith.
Yeah, that's good.
So that's why I would have put it number one, because I need to be with someone that has the same faith level as me. Like when people, like if you look at me now, like you see the piercings, tattoos, everything, you're like, oh, this guy's not a Christian, But I just think it's a personal relationship you have. God, to me, God is different to everyone. To you, he could be a healer. To you, he could be a provider. To me, he could be something else. So I just think your own personal relationship, whether you decide to go to church 7 days of the week, you go to church once a year, as long as you have your own personal relationship with God, that's the main thing that matters. And as long as you're trying, because how I see it is that if you're in a normal relationship, you wouldn't want to hurt that person. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's how I take my relationship with God. I try my best not to hurt him. My actions over the last 4 days have hurt him, but that's good though.
That's what I mean. Yeah. We weren't taught that. If you sit in front of me and you're like my peer and you're telling me I'm trying with God, but I was also in Malta. I'm not looking at you different, but if I'm at a youth service and the youth pastor is chatting, but somebody's youth pastor, I was in church with you, I was in the club with you yesterday. I saw you at right venue.
Till today.
I saw you at right venue. But I think that's it. Religion for us, lack transparency. Yeah. And that's kind of what pushed me back away from it.
Yeah, so for me it's just I want someone who's kind of same faith as me, because I've never even considered dating a non-Christian, to be honest. I've seen people do it, it didn't work, so I just didn't bother wasting my time. But as long as we have that same understanding, that's what matters to me. That's why I put it first.
What if then, that's your number one. What if he takes those other boxes to a 10, but religion is faith is at a 2? That's a no-no.
How rich is he?
How rich is he?
That changes things.
How rich is he?
Liquid 10 mil, chilling.
Liquid.
Jeez.
Is it that he's an atheist, or he just doesn't?
Full blown atheist.
Yeah.
Full blown atheist.
I don't need God have money.
Yeah. I am responsible for my life. What did God do for me? I built this life myself.
You said thank God for all this?
You said no. I did this. I did this.
Who built this together? I am the glue.
I won't lie. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
No, that's It's strong in your values. If it means like that much to you, then it does. But some of us, if she's a baddie, atheist, I know Dave's doing that.
Look, you know what? Yeah, I have a thing for pretty faces. That's one of my big problems.
He won't follow your back, by the way, if you don't.
What is it?
I said you won't follow them back.
Do we have to bring this up every time?
Yeah.
Wait, what is
you
it?
said it.
Okay, so I have an Instagram group, right? If I don't know you, find you useful, or like useful in the way of like there might be something that I like. I'm like, alright, cool. I
she might come on the pod.
So if I don't know you, you're not useful for something, or you're not attractive, I have no reason to follow you.
Okay.
Like that's it.
That's fair.
See?
Are you in a relationship?
No. Masaki.
Are you in a relationship?
No.
Malta 2-3 days ago. Past that, it's a hot girl summer. That's what
Yeah, no, but the thing is,
Patron,
it wasn't even a hot girl summer. It was a girls' trip. Like, I had tunnel vision. I was just enjoying myself with my girls. That's it. 2 years in lockdown.
You were drinking
Yeah.
Patron.
That's.
I also seen tweets about like
Where
where the man's on it. Where, like the
Yeah, you know English guys now. And
Yeah.
apparently being Irish is some type of superpower. Like, oh my god, I love your
say something.
It is.
Say something.
Literally.
Yeah, my boys in Reading always.
But-
in the
but
middle
it's-
of
but-
dancing. Oh, can you say something like?
But okay, but think about it this way, right? Like it's just different. Like
I
it's
guess
the
so.
same way if an American guy was over here, it'd be like, oh shit, American guy. Like it's just not the norm.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
always just
That's true. Firstly, when the UK accent was emerging, like when Kiddo Toad came out, and it was very like the UK accent. Every time people even went to the UK for 2 days, they'll come
Yeah.
back. They'll come back.
Bro,
It's like-
don't
that's
don't
what the
let
UK
there
accent-
be someone that's from the that moved from the UK move here around
Bro.
that time.
Around that time, all the bad bees there.
I know a guy who went UK for 2 months. He came back. He's like, "Did they have Oyster card here?" I was like, "We have meat cards still. It's been 2 months." Fuck off, man.
But yeah, it's just a thing of like just being different.
Yeah.
When you're used to something so many times, like having that one person that's different, and it's also like that thing of like when you can identify someone by something that isn't normal. Like I remember one business owner, she was like, "Whenever you guys go anywhere, you're gonna be remembered. You're two black guys." And it's like use that to your advantage always, because you can't be forgotten.
Yeah. Leverage that.
Oh, that's you're gonna answer a question. You didn't subscribe that because you're obviously there with UK guys that thing that your husband isn't in Ireland.
Oh, my husband's on Ireland.
Oh.
Well, my husband's on the UK. He's in Nigeria.
why do you think that?
Yeah.
Because he's getting kicked up with money right now.
Why do men like whenever they say that? I always see like Ben get angry about it when they say, "Girls, your husband is not in this country."
Do you know what? I just
They get
see.
defensive.
For me, I just feel like we're all family here. You know,
I
you
think
wouldn't
that-
marry your brother. You
That's
wouldn't
a
marry
good
your
analogy,
sister.
yeah.
Well, you're
Marry
the
that.
exception, but like, I just.
I
feel
did
we're
not
all
marry my sister. Let's clear that up. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. You're like, well, you did not marry your sister, but you're the exception. No. I know what you meant. It was not my sister. Step sister. No, I'm joking.
I do call him Uncle Jay.
Well, I know what you're saying. At this point now, we kind of
Yeah.
all know of each other.
Exactly. See, Dammy's on TV. We're all supporting him.
Yeah.
You know?
No,
But when he comes back, he's gonna clean up.
Wait.
What,
I hope so.
You guys think he's coming back?
If he comes back, if he comes back,
That's
he's
why
gonna
he's
clean
stepping
up.
foot down there to say hi to his family, and that is it. But but like obviously a lot of us know each other, but I also don't think it's as small as people keep saying it is.
It's
Like,
bigger now.
I don't think it's even bigger
No,
now.
I feel it's bigger now.
I think
It's
everybody
international.
just focuses on the same one group of people.
Yeah.
Like think about everybody that's not in Dublin or somewhere close to Dublin. Like there's people in Cork that coming to Dublin is a whole day out for them. There's baddies in Cork that you've never met before.
I hear you, but when we were in uni, it felt like the Cork, Galway, all the unis, we still kind of, it still felt like a small community. Even though you were in Galway, I was in Dublin's Athlone, it still felt a small community. But I will agree with you in the state that when we went to that gig, I said the demographic at the show was like 20 to 24, boys and girls.
Okay.
And I'm looking at new faces and I'm like, these people, we never see them anywhere.
Yeah.
But then I realized they were like 15 and when we were 24, so that's probably
And
what's
we had 2
expanded.
years inside as well.
Yeah.
So people weren't going out.
Yeah, so we weren't seeing anybody.
And people have money now, bro. It's different.
True.
All of them, like in those 2 years, like you're saying, they've graduated, they've got jobs. So when they're going to where's your head at, and I'm seeing like our peers, like our age mates, like 5 of them. I'm looking around, I'm like, I don't really recognize any faces here. But then I was like, obviously, 2 years inside, when I was 23, they were 17 in school doing their leaving cert, so they would have never
Bro,
been
there's
this
baddies around, bro. I'm telling you, I've been seeing for years.
He wasn't even talking about bodies this whole time.
He was hardly talking about men. But yeah, what did my charges to the game this week?
Well,
You
were in DLT. How was that? Like anything there to try to the game? Well, you got drunk and passed out.
Coming back.
Coming back.
Going back to the
I'm
game?
charging Air France to the game.
Why?
So my journey from Dublin to Malta was supposed to be 5 hours, but it turned into 27 hours
Jeez.
because the flight, obviously Dublin airport is just disgusting right now. So the flight got delayed from Dublin to Paris. We're supposed to do Dublin, Paris, Paris, Malta. So Dublin to Paris got delayed, meaning we missed our transit in Paris to go to Malta. So they had to reroute us. There was no other flights left that would go directly to Paris until another 2 days. And obviously we'd have missed the whole thing. So they took us Dublin, Paris. We had to stay in Paris for 11 hours. Paris to Turkey for 4 hours. Then Turkey to Malta. Got to Malta at 9 a.m. on Friday.
You know, I would have passed out too.
Yeah, no,
I'm
they're drinking.
Everything.
If they're drinking, I would have just passed out.
So yeah, I'm trying not to game. They made me miss the first day.
What was DLT? I actually don't know what it was.
DLT, days like this, it's a brunch.
Okay.
Yeah, they just.
And Wizkid pulled up?
Yeah.
To brunch?
No, it was
nice.
no, he was booked up for.
Okay.
I think they made it into like a brunch / Afro Nation kind of thing because there was like loads of people from Wizkid, Buju, Rema, K Trinada. I didn't know what that was. Yeah. I know.
Yeah, no, it was a huge
composers. Western Millions.
So it's like a brunch festival type of thing.
Exactly. So there's brunch and day parties during the day, and then festival at night.
Did it surpass Afro Nation?
Yeah. Because I have money now. Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't have money Afro Nation.
That's I always say that when
money changes everything.
Yeah, when some people go on holidays, I'm watching their version of holiday in the same country I was in. Yeah. I was like, I did not go. Like I did not go. I didn't know this was, especially back when I used to see the Instagrams of like Bali every time. I'm seeing waterfalls in the pool. I'm like, what Bali did they go to that I fucking missed out on?
Why does everyone always have breakfast on the pool with the fucking...
With Bali?
Yeah, 2 years ago, 2019, with Bali in Thailand.
So what are you
trying to the game, Dave?
I haven't really had an eventful week, to be honest with you, but Hayfever, man. Hayfever, I'm trying to the game.
She said, why are flowers making you sick, bro? Just breathe.
I feel so fragile right now, man. Every single summer, like, my nose is all clogged up. I'm emotional right now. Please. Antihistamines aren't working. The antihistamines on the market are not working. Bro.
No, I got one, you know, Telfast or something like that. It was on prescription, now it's like over the counter.
Telfast?
Yeah, it's worked for me, bro.
Yeah, I went in and asked for
it. Get hay fever.
Why? You act like I subscribe to this, bro.
Yeah.
No, but I actually want to know, how do you get hay fever?
I was just born with it.
One day you wake up and you go,
you know, eyes all spicy all of a sudden.
Like, it wasn't one traumatic event. One day I just... That was it.
I get different versions of it too. I get like when my whole body gets itchy and everything. Like,
oh yeah, you're on a different level, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not trying the same thing to the game every fucking week until they fucking pull up and stop making us pay extortion for petrol, people. It seems like every time I go there, their prices increases again every single time.
I started walking.
What's
good.
But yeah, at least you work from home. Like you work from home. Yeah, you work from home. So you're not suffering like the rest of us.
Oh, you're in pharmaceuticals, aren't you?
Yeah, I can work from home, but they don't. For some reason, they don't do it.
They will never see me in that office 5 days.
Yeah.
Actually, I was on the meeting today. They're talking about like, oh, we're trying this hybrid system, and what we're gonna do is once a month for a week. I'm coming for 5 days.
It's gotta be rotational,
guys. That's
disgusting. I started using my CV again. I was like, okay, just in case, just get done.
No, I do hybrid, but I do 2 days in the office, 3 days at home.
Okay.
And I don't mind that.
You pick which you is it a routine?
You pick whatever.
Whenever they want to go and you just
whatever you want to do.
Nah, people in my office just find you can't work as proper in the office, so it's just long. And bro, if you're trying to diet and you go to the office, long day.
So just sweet everywhere.
Just sweets everywhere.
Yeah. Guys, you get some donuts.
I just felt like it. Like I can't.
You know what I'm charging to the game this week? Just adulthood in general. Bro, for the past 3 weeks, I feel like I've been hit with a new bill every week for no fucking reason, bro. Like, and it's just like, can I press pause?
No.
Bro, we're talking off air. Why does the time go so quick in adulthood? Like, how's it suddenly June?
You're getting closer to your grave.
What the?
You know what? I hear.
Someone remember seeing a tweet. Since every day you go past the day you die, you just don't know it. I was like, why would you tweet that?
You know what? Yeah, I've thought about the way I'm gonna die. Yeah. Hopefully, like I just go to my sleep. Like all of that, like withering away and just take me, bro.
I won't lie. I would kind of like to know what it feels like to get shot.
You know what?
Just
I hear
like,
no,
you.
the feeling.
Yeah.
No, if I survive, bro. If I survive getting shot, my main character says, bro, you want to say I'm not in the podcast with him anymore. You say Jordan's too much now.
Honestly, not for big.
Jordan will add 3 more shots to it, like he's 50 Cent. He's like, yeah, no, I got shot.
I'm one of those guys.
You be telling the story.
I'm one of those guys that I talk to a girl in Spain. I'm like, yeah, I smashed them.
Yeah, she's like, oh hey, how are you? Yeah, I got shot right now.
I saw a light flash and I was like, yeah, I prayed.
Yeah, actually wonder what it would be like to get shot.
Or to get hit by a car, just to feel that intense.
My friend,
Hit by a car.
a friend of mine actually did get hit by like a former friend. got hit
Charged
by a
again.
car.
Some guy I used to work with got hit by a bus.
And he's alive.
Life.
Yeah. So you get not that it makes it good, but the compensation.
Is
Do you ever think about how mad a coma
it's
would be?
A what?
A coma.
Bro.
That
Do
you're
you ever
hearing
think
everything.
how nuts a coma would be? You just wake up, 7 months is gone. Like,
Do you wake up refreshed? No, genuine question. Because
How do we know?
No, because
How do
every
we
morning
know?
I've been waking up tired as fuck, and I feel like I need to sleep for a week. But if I got to sleep for 7 months, I'm wondering, am I gonna wake up like, like?
Oh, did you? You don't know. Anyway, let's talk
a
about rest.
coma, hold on, but a coma would be one, it'd be a nice diet too. You're just sleeping the whole time. I don't know, what the transformation you get a coma?
Just fast, bro.
Well,
Just
Before
not
I
eat. Just don't need a coma to diet. Just what's intermittent.
You're not eating.
8 hours.
That doesn't affect you because you're asleep.
if you do through a tube or something.
Yeah, they have to, or even they
Yeah, what's
inject
good?
you with things to
Tell them
keep you
only vegan food.
Yeah.
Just like
Oh,
vitamins.
what's the macros in this tube? Anyway.
Let's have rest concept, is it?
ResConcepts.
So
Yeah.
what you do? You organize or events, plan events, or
I guess so. Yeah. I just.
what's the motivation behind that? Because it sounds like because I saw you at the Black and Irish thing,
Yeah.
and you organized it. By the time you were speaking, you were dead on your feet. Do you enjoy putting all that together? Effort.
I do. It actually started in DC, funny enough.
On
Africa Society. But yeah, I just like seeing ideas
Stuff kind of come into
to
fruition.
life, literally.
Yeah.
So I guess I like organize. I don't like that word organize. It's just so
Okay,
basic.
it's
Nah,
You're,
it's
you're,
just
you're,
explain
you're,
what
wait,
No, because I
You're
do-
a curator of the vibes.
Thank. I'm not right that down.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very
I'll
sorry.
write that down.
Yeah.
No, because I do different things. So
Okay.
like I organize events like the brunch, and then I produce stuff for like Black and Irish, and now I'm currently like working with festivals and stuff like that. But that's like outside of Res, but it's still part of Res. So it's a bunch of different things. So I haven't found the best way to put it in the one sentence, but we're gonna go with curated vibes because that's the sharp one.
Yeah.
yeah.
What's the challenge? Like, what's the biggest, the most challenging thing of it? Maybe like scheduling.
It's scheduling because obviously I still
Yeah.
work 9 to 5. So you're working working from home has been a blessing. So when
Yeah.
I'm doing my proper job, sometimes I'm doing other stuff on the side. Now that everything's back open,
Yeah.
I literally have no time
Mm.
because I remember
It's
we were
true.
supposed to do this a few weeks ago, but I literally
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So I literally have no time, but it's nice because I enjoy it, but you get really tired, really tired. Biggest challenge again, working with people. I had to up my people skills. I wasn't the most social person. I wasn't the most patient. I'm still not patient.
Yeah.
Let me not lie. But working with people, obviously there's a way you want something done.
Yeah.
But when you involve other parties into it, you have to kind of take a step back and be considerate of what those other people, even though not everybody has sense. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's just stuff like that. But it's fun.
It's like
People-
outsourcing. It's just annoying.
Yeah, people seem to
Fun.
enjoy what happens, and that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Does that translate into your personal life, that organization skill or that
No.
control
If you see my
skills?
room right now, no. I'm controlling. Maybe I have heard that a few times. I'm very controlling.
From
From
relationships.
men, yeah. I'm very controlling.
Is it that you're controlling or those bitch ass niggas?
No, don't.
I think that's
Wait.
what it
First
is.
of all, before I defend him, is a black man.
Yeah.
Don't put down that
Yeah.
black man.
I
If
don't-
black
I
men
don't
are
deal
saying,
with other.
you don't-
Yeah. Oh, you're
Yeah,
black.
okay.
Yeah,
don't.
Damn.
no, I don't.
You too as well, yeah.
Look, man, you know, fam.
Because I would've-
Family have milk.
No, because I would assume if, like you're saying, you're organizing a Black and Irish the event that, and you enjoy that element of like this thing happens in this control, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, negatively or positively, it could translate into your personal life. Like we do the podcast, for example, which means we have to engage in conversation every week, even if we're not in the mood and we don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's a positive because we can go into work and this guy wants to talk, but I don't want to talk.
Yeah.
but it's like a muscle memory to be like, but I know I can
Just-
engage
I
in
know
the
you're
conversation.
talking, yeah.
So I was always thinking like, if I was
Yeah, like
doing that, it would
it's
probably
definitely
work.
made me more outgoing because you have to talk to people. Like even I'm sure you guys are aware, like getting venues in Dublin is literally like watching paint dry on the wall. It's so hard.
Mhm.
So like I literally walk into venues and I talk. I'm like, oh, I do this and just to make those kind of relationships and connections. And on a normal day, why am I talking to a stranger? Like,
Yeah.
And
You know,
on that,
so-
I always wonder this because is it harder to get a venue because of your ethnicity, or do you think it would have been just as difficult as challenging because the venues might just be busy? I hate
oh no,
putting
no.
the blame race thing.
Someone told me, a venue owner told me, there's a group chat of venue owners in Dublin. So if you fuck up in one venue, they put in that chat and say,
I forgot to.
don't
Mhm.
allow
Yeah.
for black events.
Jeez.
Oh, like I remember we had place booked for our house party, blah blah, everything was ready, and I think it was like 2 days before they're like, oh, we double booked, don't you?
Yeah,
And,
no.
it's annoying because I guess for our demographic, it's like one strike and we're out.
That's
Yeah,
that's
you gotta
it.
set the best fucking impression.
Yeah,
That's
on
it.
it.
That's it. Like I don't blame them, and I do blame them at the same time because obviously, like you go to Temple Bar and you see these people fighting. And
Yeah, that's the
outside
time on
and
the flip
everything.
side. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's their venue. They can do whatever they want to do,
Yeah.
really and truly. Which is why someone needs to open a venue in Dublin.
There must be a moment.
Even the money I do.
There must be a moment where you talk like, "Wow, I'm good at this and I like doing it." Like,
Yeah, so I have that moment at Black and Irish.
okay.
Black and Irish.
Yeah.
Not even at DC when you brought
No.
Aloni out.
Oh my
Do
god!
you know that meme?
Yeah.
Do you know that meme of me doing this? That was even not even at that moment because.
Wow.
For us, it seemed like it was a big deal. Like Oloni, she the first
Yeah.
threads of women empowerment that I was subjected to was from Oloni.
I actually forgot.
And then you
about
pulled her
that.
to DCU. So for me, if that was me, I don't think shut up.
No, it was Black and Irish.
If you know me,
Character syndrome again.
oh, if you know
What
me,
about the karaoke thing? Oh, this was years ago.
Karaoke 2019.
I think, yeah, I remember.
That's
Yeah.
going back.
That was
Going
fun.
back.
Yeah, man. Let me
Yeah.
sing
It's
my heart out,
soon.
man.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
gonna do it again this year.
but the Black and Irish thing, no,
Black
that
and
was
Irish, because that was pulled off in 2 weeks.
okay.
So that's when I was like, do you
It's
know
the
what?
Christmas one, the
Yeah.
gala.
That's when I was like, do you know what?
I'm built for this.
I'm actually.
You guys gonna run that back this year?
Yeah.
So, like, do you slide you money for like an award?
No.
Or...
If you want to be nominated,
No, it's actually-
that's what we do.
It's actually. I don't know if I can talk about this actually. Leon, I'm sorry. It's actually gonna be up to the public this year. Everything's up to the public. So like even the nominations, everything's up to the public.
So wait.
Change the game needs to acquire the
Yeah.
streets.
Alright,
Then.
I'm
Go on
gonna,
here.
I'm gonna,
Okay.
my
Because
brother's
there
gonna
was
do a program.
so
Maybe
many
it's-
complaints last year, like, oh, you didn't do this category. Why didn't you nominate this person? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? I know, fairness, I get it. It was the first one ever, and it was something else turned around really quickly. I wasn't even involved in that aspect. My aspect was actually the night itself, but it was decided let you guys
Do your thing.
do your thing, literally.
Let's go for you. What's your favorite kind of event to throw?
If not that, I just started doing this recently. I would have said I really liked the brunch. I really liked that.
The brunch looked predominantly like from TikTok, anyways. It looks predominantly were men there.
There were men there, but
Okay.
it was 99.5% women.
Yeah,
Which I don't know why.
Because
It's like,
if we go to
I
brunch now,
I was supposed to pull up something. I can't remember.
if we go to
In my own
brunch,
brother's event, like.
I know. If we go now and drink cocktails, it'll give them the ick. If we,
Yeah, I
if we don't go,
I actually
it's
don't
like
know
55%
why. Like, I know
food.
women love. I love a good brunch myself, so I do know women love brunch. But the girls were just on it, and I'm like,
But
that was good.
that's because
and
usually girls are on it. Guys find out that girls are on it. Then guys show up because girls are on it.
That's true.
That's how things
Someone
work.
called me at 8 o'clock, and I still come. I was like,
But that's how these things always work.
My brothers, like he was always out there. He said they look at two events. One is more expensive, but they say girls get in for free. One is less expensive. He's like, I'm going to that one because he knows he knows where the girls will be at.
Yeah.
But then those TikToks are good advertisement because people are probably looking at this like it's very girls at this thing, you know. Next time
You know, Afro Nation. I remember it was like, because when I was like, brother, there was girls there was women everywhere, and then that's when everyone was like, girls there, yeah, come, what? You know, everyone bought tickets straight away.
I was saying it to my missus. I was like, 90% of my decision where I was going when I was young was girls or football. I was going to open days I had no business going to because I knew I would see girls from outside. I would go.
Boy, at the college open day.
Yeah.
Bro, I've been at college orientations before just because.
Higher options. I'm going to higher options already as the whole day. All the way from the young scientist.
Fairness,
At 16 years old, I'm like.
We used to try to link our options, yeah.
Yeah. 16 years old, they're like, young scientist, yeah? And the girls, yeah, but there'll be girls from different schools. Like, yeah. It's actually annoying because that thing still works now. Like, if you advertise women get it for free, men think with their dick, they pull up, they pay the 20 quid.
You know what? I don't even think it's men think with their dick, yeah. Honestly, if you go to an event and there's no women, there's no vibes.
Girls suck the vibes, 100%.
That's true.
100%.
It's true because
If I see a man doing, hey, I'm like,
Yeah.
You can't do anything.
No.
Can't even make a noise with our mouth.
It's when
men cannot, hey, no, men are not allowed
So
to
we should
hey.
what? We should just stand in the corner with our phones, yeah?
No, like, you can vibe, but don't A. That's like,
She wants us walking in.
buy drinks, pass drinks around, that's what you're supposed to do.
Bottle service, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the only
No, but one thing she said is true. Women do set the vibe. 'Cause
No, that's true.
women are always the first ones to come out on the dance floor to dance. They open up the floor. They bring the energy.
Because women are allowed to be expressive. Like men, you even say cocktails and say it gives it ick. So no, I'm fucking around, but I'm also being serious. Like just even growing up in terms of like other things.
Yeah.
I grew up with like girls and sisters. They could be expressive. They could dance or whatever. They could mess about a lot more than we could. That was my experience. Whereas if it was us, it was always had to be like, especially being the firstborn son, has set an example, had to be strict, had to be like time management. That's why now lateness or whatever, my dad just put it into my head. It's like if you're gonna be a man, you're gonna run a household. You have to be organized. Blah 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 blah. So it's the element of fun isn't there. Whereas I see it with my sisters, it's kind of like a bit more. Especially my youngest one. That one's a wild girl. Just does everything. Does everything.
Now, random question, yeah. What's your favorite animal?
He doesn't have one.
I say this week an elephant.
Oh my God, me
Because
too.
them guys aren't
I
small.
was getting this.
Why is it not an elephant?
We were getting there.
A lion.
Elephants.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
your favorite animal has been on crud.
Why?
Yeah.
Do you know, so apparently there's this old woman, she's going to go like fetch water or pick berries or I don't know what the fuck she was.
Oh, she's poaching. She's poaching.
Apparently she wasn't. But anyways,
Oh, damn.
elephant came through, stomped her out. You know, she died.
Stood on her.
Yeah, she killed her. And then they were having the
What?
funeral a couple days later. Elephant pulled through and stood on
Elephant went 3,000 miles.
Oh yeah, I saw
Exactly
that.
where they-
Yeah.
It's just on the internet.
Yeah.
I did not see this.
Elephant
Yeah.
found the Addy, went there, took her out the casket, swung her about, stomped her out, and then went.
Oh, you're joking.
So
Swear, it's been on tour all
They put a
week.
picture of your one at the gravesite saying that's the elephant. He said, pulled up the sword of an enemy.
Pulled up to my biggest haters funeral.
yeah, because I don't know. How many does it remember? I don't know. I don't even know how I know Fiona. But I remember one thing that I remember. She was like, "Yeah, no, you know what it was? You're wearing an elephant necklace." I was like, "Why are you wearing an elephant necklace?" She's like, "Oh, elephants are my favorite animal." I was just like, "Why?"
Yeah, I have an elephant tattoo. I love them.
It's so random. Like,
Why?
Because elephants they're big.
They're just pure.
Like, you just notice them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they're intelligent.
Exactly.
And they're on crud.
Exactly.
You never forget.
You're a virgin.
I'm very rude.
You know what? I feel like if I got you pissed off, you're someone that scary pissed off.
Ah,
Yeah.
very rude.
You're very rude.
Very rude.
Probably can't hide it.
Don't get me angry.
Yeah,
I'm so bad.
Very good at hiding it then.
Hmm?
Very good at hiding it.
No, it takes a lot to get me angry,
And then when
but
you're
when I
done-
get there,
It's game over for everybody.
Okay,
Have you watched Love Island?
that's all it's doing.
yes,
I
sir.
love
Let's
Let's
talk about
Let's
it.
talk about it. If Ekansu cannot go home.
Don't
I
you
refuse.
know?
No, I can
Why
see that.
did they vote her?
I
See,
think-
I haven't watched last week, but I watched yesterday. So what was she on last week that they voted for her?
Last week, did you explain?
Alright, so wait,
I just saw she was crawling on the floor.
okay, so what happened was as a man, what am I gossiping?
It's a lot of Love Island.
There's a little cackle you did first.
Yeah, anyways, so obviously you know she's coupled up with Davide or whatever.
Yes.
And Jay comes into the villa now. She's you know, her and Jay feeling each other.
She's
Yeah.
trying to get a reaction now, Davide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
she's been trying to do that for some
then
time.
she goes up to Jay like, meet me up on the terrace. Blah,
Yeah, I
blah.
saw the
And
snippet.
she goes up to the terrace.
They start
They
crawling.
lips.
Mm.
The next day comes.
Oh, so they actually
leave it-
kissed.
They start crawling.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
saw
yeah,
the
no,
crawl.
yeah, I saw
So
the
they
crawl.
kissed
Yeah,
on the terrace.
they kissed on the terrace on the first day.
Yeah.
Then the next day, she's giving him the look. My guy got the signal. He
Yeah.
left. You know, as you do, you give the person you're doing the thing the look, and then you guys leave. And then they'll go upstairs and lips again. And now everyone's like, where's Where is Ekisu and Davide? I mean, Ekisu and
You
James.
cannot do sneaky link in the
And
middle, like.
no, I think someone saw one of them on the terrace
Jax.
as well.
It was
Jax
Jax,
saw
wasn't it?
one of them on the terrace as well. And then, you know, you go first and then I'll come after. And then she comes downstairs and she's like, Davide, I'm hungry, make me some food. That was cheeky.
Women are the problem.
After just lifting
That
somebody
was
upstairs.
my route, yeah.
And then,
You've done that, didn't you?
then everyone was kind of like, yeah, that's yeah.
I want better for my gender.
And then what's called? Everyone's kind of like, oh, where you been? Blah 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 blah. Davide goes up like, where you been? Were you up on the terrace? And she's like, no, I was by the front door. And then he's like, what? So he goes up and asks Jay like, were you on the terrace with Ekisu? And he goes, yeah, it was. And then he goes off. He's like, you liar!
You liar!
Because I saw a tweet of like an EP by Davide, and like the first track is Liar Liar.
Yeah.
The second one, and I was like,
He's been lit the past couple of days. And the funny thing is, I think she might have been in the bottom two. Because I don't think the house likes her.
I saw she was confronting Amber.
Yeah,
About
but
that.
I think Amber she's the same in that sense. She can't hide if she doesn't like someone. Personally, I don't know. I can't make out Amber's vibe still, but she can't hide if she doesn't like someone. But I think generally the girls don't really like her. I think some people have a changed opinion now because she lied. Like she straight up lied. Like she was trying to say, "Oh yeah, I was at the front door," and she was at the terrace. But yeah, I remember when she sat the girls at the fire pit, she was like, "Yeah, I don't like any of you. So I'm just trying to link."
Who said that?
She said that basically. She basically said, "Yeah." She says, "I'm not here to make."
Some
of her friends.
Seasonal friends.
Seasonal
Yeah,
friends.
she's here to
Oh,
find the love of her life. But in the same breath, she's doing it right because she's exploring all the options.
Yeah.
The only thing she's
Yeah.
doing wrong is that she's lying about it.
Once she lied about it, I mean, that, like,
Yeah.
honestly, that's what, like, because a lot of these girls are going in there and moving like it's the house. You know, they're doing the Fiona thing. Whereas, like, you're in there, like, you can't really, especially the girls that are in there from the beginning, they can afford to do that because they've been there from the beginning.
Yeah.
But the bombshells, if you don't come in and start putting in work, you're going home.
Yeah.
Like, you have to go in there and do work. Like,
That's the thing. That's because obviously there was when Dami was doing this thing with India, and they were like, "Oh, he's Ikenna's boy. You should have said something to Ikenna." I was like, "I don't. This man has grafted for nobody."
I feel like they're forcing that Dami in India thing though.
You think?
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
black.
I didn't like the way Jay pointed at the two of them. Says, "Yeah, you are like for like. Don't link each other. Fucking
That guy,
segregation island, bro."
That guy, he's an instigator. Like from the because I remember the first episode he came in and he was like, "Oh yeah, how's your thing with this? I don't think it's this way."
Yeah.
And he probably like, brother, don't ask you for your opinion, bro.
I like Jay though. I like
don't.
it.
Even the whole thing with Ekisu and the other girls, he's like I don't think the girls like a violent. Bro, show your mouth, bro.
That's
like,
the thing. Like if I'm Jay and I just saw Ekisu treat Davide like that, did sneaky link going up to you?
Do it to you too.
Yeah.
I'm not taking that serious. Like, enjoy it for the vibes, enjoy it to stay in the villa. But if I make Casa more, another bombshell comes in, head's turning. Because the mistake you'll make is you think you're special.
Her head has turned for everyone though, hasn't it?
Exactly.
So, yeah.
I don't. You know what? I've been on Ekisu's side. Yeah, because she came in and then she was on Davide. Yeah, she was on Davide. Davide wasn't acting right. She talked to Jax. Davide started acting right. She stopped talking to Jax.
Yeah.
And then Davide started fucking up again and she talked to Jay. I don't think she's really been hopping from people to person like the way everybody's
But
saying.
the thing is about it is the slyness. It's like that's what she'll do. If you don't act right, if you don't make your coffee one morning, next thing she's lifting man on the terrace.
Bro, that's real life. That's the game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She's the only one playing that game. If she's playing that game with you, she's gonna play it on you. That's the point I'm making. Like other girls are there. They're not doing the same thing as she is. So, like you could say she's doing what you're supposed to do on Love Island. Explore all your options. But explore all your options with chess. Tell them like, look, I'm gonna talk to people. But you're going up there lip-sync, coming downstairs, hey, make me food. They ask you about it, you're saying, I didn't
like I said, that's the one part I'm not fucking with.
But that's the part I'm talking about. If I'm Jay and I was part of that, just know this can be me at any time. Just that part.
Well, you gotta believe in yourself sometimes, like.
Just sometimes it's not about the stuff. Sometimes it's just about their person, what they want. It's like if you cheat on the girl, sometimes it's not about the girl. It's about what you want.
But you not also think Jay is thinking with his dick right now? No? Like he likes the mystery of it right now.
I will say though, she has
a boy, a girl. You're in Love Island. You know yourself. This has never happened in history. A girl looks at you and goes, "I sneak up to the terrace." Come on, man.
Well, sneaky link on the
Sneaky link at the terrace.
No, I will say she does give off that vibe of a good time. Ekansu.
Yeah.
You know you in for a good time. You know what I'm talking about. Every year. You don't agree, no? Nobody agrees.
I hear you.
No, she knows. I'm not mad at him exploring the option. What I'm saying is, further past exploring it. What I'm saying is, if man wants to beat, yeah, it's calm. I hear it. But if it then is like, yo, this is my wifey, and that happens to him, if she hold it, that's what I'm saying.
But that's life. You got to charge us to the game.
But you do gotta try to again. But I am not enjoying this whole I feel like the black cast, they're in a box. They're always moving to each other, and they
Yeah.
And it's because of the narrative that we help create. No, by we not.
So I think the J moment summarized that.
Yeah, it's like, oh, India, Dami, get with each other.
But someone said there was an episode 2. No, with Ekansu, there was an episode where she moved to every single guy, except Dami and Kenna. Yeah, so she went over to Dami and Amber. She said, "Oh, you two are so cute and all."
Yes.
I remember someone tweeted that.
Saw
They're
that, yeah.
So she moved to everybody's man. Will point to Dami and Amber. Goes, "These are cute."
Yeah, but the same way Davide came in and moved to every girl but the 2 black girls.
Yeah.
That's why both when everyone else was like, "Oh, Davide," and Dami and Ikenna was like, "You're not moving to our girls."
They were stressed out.
Is Amber black?
Mixed.
Mixed race.
Apparently that new babe is black as well.
Yeah, half Jamaican.
You know she's on this vibe.
What's the story with Gemma? She's still...
No, Gemma's there. They're not giving the main character.
Sorry, what? I still don't think this girl's as lame as everyone. The way that
it's Michael on tax.
Yeah.
All season.
It's because we're
All season.
Someone said I could see 3 of her in tramline. I was like,
yeah. Yeah, it's true.
but India's the one. That girl's too late.
Indian Page.
Page growing.
Pages. Oh, you know.
Yeah.
She's with Jack. She's with Jack.
My mom was it. You know.
She's with Jack. You know when you see her.
She's not the deaf girl.
No, that's how she.
Okay, yeah.
That's the deaf girl.
No, I'm feeling Danica. I'm feeling the 1% Jamaican girl in it as well.
How do you think Dami's doing in there?
I think Dami's killing it. I think Dami's made every right move. I think he's jumped out of Amber's situation at the right time.
Yeah, she might go.
What was the
at
situation
the right
there?
time.
Because I came back yesterday and I saw
So
people like each other or
basically,
something.
I just don't think chemistry wise they suit as a couple. People are saying the first episode he didn't look like he wanted her, but I think he warmed to her, and she went the opposite way. Like she was kind of like, oh yeah, he's a good. She probably thought he was a lame guy or whatever, and then she got totally turned off by him. I don't know what, we don't see enough off screen.
That's true.
But it just went to an episode where a lot of the storyline was too much focus on Ekansu and then Gemma and stuff. But people were saying like they're sleeping in separate beds, Dami and Amber and stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's one episode where they slept in separate beds. Someone pointed it out.
I think Iman was even trying to hug her and she was like.
Yeah, so she got turned off. I don't know what happened off air.
I don't people have been saying that they don't think she liked him from jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was just one of those. I remember people were saying that, and then I was like, I don't know, they look like they're doing their thing.
Yeah.
But she just kind of I don't know. The thing about her, right? I don't know if it's the fact that we're missing footage or whatever, but it just kind of seems that she just kind of turned off out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But what I do kind of think it is, I think it's one of those things. You know, when you get comfortable, you forget the cameras are there, and then you start kind of becoming yourself.
Yeah.
Because she's just out of nowhere just start becoming kind of a bitch. One of the new girls came in and it's like, don't bring her over here. I don't want to give her a fucking tour. Yeah. And then as soon as the girl comes, she's like, oh, do you want a tour?
Yeah.
I was just like,
but they say that's how girls are on Twitter for me.
So you're speaking of women?
No, that's what the women on Twitter said. I said women are always this bitchy, and that's what I just asked a question and they agreed with me, and I was like, oh okay, so I'm just gonna bring that up in this podcast.
You're very controversial during this whole violence story.
I'll just be having fun. They're just jokes. Everybody knows I'm just messing.
Your Dami tweet was nuts. The one.
Can anybody confirm this? Just wanted to know that he's not denying any of it. No, that's clearly jokes. Anyways.
Anything else?
No, I think that's it. You good, Fiona?
Oh shit. Dave was wilding.
Huh?
When?
Dave lives his voice.
No, what?
What?
We don't discriminate.
You lift your voice.
You've had ick this whole episode.
After
this entire episode.
It's the month of that, so.
Of what? No, Dave's straight. He's straight.
Have you never lips your voice?
No.
With tongue?
No.
No. I mean, no. I haven't lips with my tongue, but you know, if you get somewhere, you just love your boy. Let me peck my boy.
On the mouth.
Yeah. Where else? That's the big deal.
That's not bad.
No.
Yeah.
I think it takes a real man to do that.
In certain cultures, they do that.
Yeah.
Which culture?
Italians do that.
Yeah.
Zambia, yeah?
Are you half Italian?
No, it's not good.
How about yourself, Zambia?
Oh.
Nah.
I wish I do that.
Which one of your boys with your lips?
No.
Not even one.
I don't love it.
You ever kiss a girl?
No, it's different.
Why is it different?
It's more sensitive.
Fiona's just
That's what I mean. They can have the right to be explosive and
It's not our fault though.
whose fault is it?
Society.
Expand.
Society have concocted this agenda to make women expressive and men non-expressive, so that when men do become expressive, the women don't know how to handle it, making the women having to succumb to the hidden agenda that society has propelled against us.
All of these big words. Would you date a bisexual man?
Oh, I don't want to answer that question.
Fair enough.
I don't answer that.
So I'm not gonna lie, my friends will cook me if I lost my girl to a girl.
Losing a girl to a girl is not necessarily.
I could take
yeah.
losing my girl to a girl because she's providing things I would think that I'm just like I couldn't.
They say like girls do obviously understand girls better, so it is understandable why you could lose your girl to a girl.
Well, I couldn't.
Do you get?
Has a girl ever stolen you from a man?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go to ask. Anyways, song of the week. Or do you want to what you say on that? Expansion?
No, I get it because we've had our conversations. in the
Would
group
you date a
chat.
bisexual woman?
Because men always think it's a chance of a threesome.
Yeah.
No, because I think it's a chance for threesome. Because if you get with another girl, I think that's cheating.
So you think it's cheating if your girl gets another girl?
Yeah.
If she lips, I would be calm.
No, but you know what?
Why are you smiling?
No, you know what I don't get. You know what I don't get? How come man them lose their mind when girls lips? I don't get that. It's like it's cool, like they lips, like
Yeah,
it is what it is. Like.
Because like you see on Love Island when the girls kiss, like you can't do that.
Nah, do you know what I hate when you can tell one girl is not in it when they both kiss and one girl you can tell there's not one. You know the way you said, oh, sometimes I'll lips my girl or something. There's like that promiscuous side to her or something. You know when you can tell the other girl actually doesn't want to do it at all, and you can see she just got put up to it by her friend. Hate that. Hate seeing that side.
Anyways, we good?
Yeah.
Yeah, wrap it up.
Song of the week.
First one gets cancelled. Let's end this shit.
Song of the week, bro.
Song of the week. Go on, Fiona. What song of you? What's your favorite song?
Do you guys like a
this week?
Amapiano?
I've heard of it. I've not really indulged in it.
Oh,
That's
I don't know.
basically
I don't know
that is
the
basically
names of
house.
any
It's how
songs.
it's Afro
It's
house.
house.
Yeah, it's Afro house.
It's Afro house.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
Amapiano has changed my life.
I'm not piano's lit. I don't know any of the songs. I just know. Oh shit, that's a vibe.
Wait, let me
But
get
could
my
you-
song. It's an Amapiano
But could you ever
song.
bring yourself to admit to the black community that you like house?
Yeah, I like house. I went to well, it was an Amapiano rave, but it was more or less a house rave.
Or
And
pure
major-
house?
Yeah, pure house.
Yeah. I like house.
Real one.
I like that new Drake album.
You do?
Yeah, I fucking love it.
I listened to the first. four
Beyonce
songs,
dropped
I
a
thought
house
it was-
song today.
Oh, yeah, house is the new thing now.
Beyonce dropped house.
I've seen people on TikTok say I've converted from rap to house.
Black people owned house, though, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, we owned everything. to be
Black
honest.
people own every single genre.
We create cool shit.
What you want to say?
I'm not lying.
What?
It's facts. We create cool shit. Dancing, breakdancing, hip hop, rap, cool, all that. Right, my song of the week. Justin Timberlake featuring T.I. My Love,
My love.
and Usher, You Remind Me. Songs about it.
Mine is Drake Sticky on that album. Nevermind. Can't remember from what I was called.
Honestly, never mind.
Okay, yeah.
Robin Thicke, Animal.
Huh? Robin Thicke as in
Yes.
Isn't he
as
like an
in
abuser?
Oh shit.
yeah.
This is news to me.
Are we getting cancelled on the song segment?
He said last burner boy. That's what you meant.
Wait, is that abusive?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Bro, you know what?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
genuinely
I'm
know
like,
it's gay. You know it's gay.
everyone's an abuser these days.
Bro, it's gay. It's scary.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
bro, I'll be with some
Can't
girls,
support
yeah.
anyone.
Not even regular people. I'll be like, oh yeah, blah blah. Yeah, he's right. Huh?
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, he's a.
Yeah.
Bro, I keep saying, if women decide to talk, this whole world is gonna burn.
Yeah.
This world will burn to ashes. Lil Wayne abortion. What? That shit's legal. That shit's legal.
Anyways.
What? Oh wait, is he abusive too?
I didn't want to laugh.
No, wait, I don't think so.
Wait, and if you choose Burna Boy, Burna's on here.
I chose.
It was just a segue. It was just a segue.
Justin Timberlake and T.I. T.I. also.
Wait, Justin Timberlake is T.I.
My love.
Justin Timberlake was
Nah, but how do we fuck up the song segment? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Mine is Abelele by Kabza De Small. It's a piano. It's a love song.
I need to get that on a piano.
Yeah. Can you play that? The song.
The song this week.
What? Just
But you have to like fast forward for the first like 2 minutes because it's
text me the name of. You know, just send it.
Yeah, because it's pure like. I don't know if you guys listen, but piano is like 2 minutes of just instrumental before it actually gets into.
Bro.
Yeah.
That's what's Afro House.
Some of my favorite piano song is a 7-minute song. The song
Yeah.
probably doesn't start to like 3.5.
Yeah, this one is 7 minutes, so it's really good. And then my second one would be Thames Higher. I love that song.
With that,
I'm featuring that song.
follow us on the socials. Charge it to the game pod on TikTok and Instagram. CITTG _ podcast on Twitter. I am Sir Jordan M. You are?
Dave _ Smith. Are we doing? Wait. Are we doing Instagram handle?
I'm doing Instagram. Sir Jordan M.
Dave _ Smith without the I.
If you guys are smart, you just make all the same thing. Big Dave _ everywhere.
My mistake everywhere. And
Fiona already.
look.
What about ResConcepts?
Oh yeah, ResConcepts
Oh,
too.
yeah.
So we have something actually in the next. I have another brunch. We have another brunch coming up. Shout out to Yusuf.
Put up to that.
Pulled up for sure.
When is it? Start of August.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit, actually, I'm doing it. Pulled up for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyways.
let me see what brunch time.
If you've made it to the end of the pod and you didn't like any of the icks Fiona gave us, well, you can charge up to the game. Thank you for listening. Where's Jesse?
Why are you asking me? I
Take these pictures. He's not gonna be back.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for coming, man.